everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. I don't know how you found me. Let me know in the comments below because this is my first video. Been almost a year and I only made one last year. And this one's kind of different. My last one was a Tony Awards commentary video and this one is about horror movies. I was inspired by YouTuber Hannah Witton when she did her video recently about movie marathons you can have, and it was mostly like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all of that. But I am a big horror movie fan, so I thought I would make a big list of all the horror movie franchises that you could watch and how long they would take you to watch all of them if you wanted to. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first one we have is the Cloverfield franchise, which includes Cloverfield, 10 Cloverfield Lane, and the Cloverfield Paradox. It's a pretty easy franchise to get through, totaling 4 hours and 57 minutes. Piece of cake, you could get that done in half an afternoon while you're eating lunch or pretending to work from home. Okay, the next one is the Purge movie marathon. This includes the Purge Anarchy, the Purge Election Year, the first Purge. 4 of those movies total 6 hours and 49 minutes. Still, it's like an early afternoon type of thing. Easy. Next one is one of my favorites. It is the Scream franchise. And that includes Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, and Scream 4. That totals 7 hours and 41 minutes. Still less than half a day. Easy, easy peasy. The next one is one that I love, and this is the Mike Flanagan Netflix Marathon. This includes Absentia, Oculus, Hush, Before I Wake, Ouija Origin of Evil, and Gerald's Game. All of these movies total 9 hours and 42 minutes. Not even half a day. And most of them are so good. I have to admit, I've never seen Absentia. But the others, I love them, especially Hush. So, the next one on my list is the Conjuring Universe Movie Marathon. This includes, in order of release date, The Conjuring, Annabelle, The Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation, The Nun, The Curse of La Llorona, Annabelle Comes Home. So, all of those movies total 12 hours and 30 minutes. Still pretty easy. I would skip The Nun. It wasn't very good. Next, this is the A24 Film Marathon. This includes Life After Beth, which is sort of a horror comedy, The Blackcoat's Daughter, It Comes at Night, Green Room, The Killing of a Sacred Deer, The Witch, Hereditary, The Lighthouse, and Midsommar. All of these total 16 hours and 7 minutes. I mean, it's a little over half a day. It's fine. I would personally skip The Lighthouse, and my personal favorite on this list is Hereditary. If you don't have closed captioning on your TV or whatever streaming device you're using, don't watch The Witch or The Lighthouse because you won't be able to understand what they're saying. Alright, now we're getting into the big top 3, the ones that have so many sequels you can't keep track of them, so I'm going to help you. This one is the Halloween movies. We're going to start with Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O 20 years later, Halloween Resurrection, and Halloween 2018. We're gonna skip the Rob Zombie remakes because we don't need to watch Halloween 1 and 2 twice. All of those total 14 hours and 7 minutes. Still, I mean, not too bad. Maybe if you have some time, if you're stuck in quarantine or something, like we all are. Next is the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Disclaimer, I haven't seen any of these. I'm too scared to see any of these. I love horror movies, and these just, I've listened to reviews about them, and they're really gruesome. So, alright, let's start at the top. A Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, right? Freddy's Revenge. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. Or Wes Craven's New Nightmare, Freddy vs. Jason, A Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. All of those total 14 hours and 6 minutes. So, that's still, I mean, you could still go out and have a walk and maybe get 8 hours of sleep after you watch all of those. And you wouldn't even fill a whole day. Alright, the last one, the one that takes the most time and has the most movies, and I've only seen the first 1 or 2, I think, but they're pretty silly and the acting is pretty terrible. Okay, it's the Friday the 13th franchise, if you couldn't guess. Okay, Friday the 13th 1, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3, Friday the 13th The Final Chapter, or Friday the 13th A New Beginning, Friday the 13th Part 6 Jason Lives, Friday the 13th Part 7 The New Blood, Friday the 13th Part 8 Jason Takes Manhattan. I heard that one was really silly. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, another Final Friday. Jason X, and Freddy vs. Jason. All of these put together total 1,068 minutes, or 17 hours and 48 minutes. That is way more time than I want to dedicate to Friday the 13th, but if you're up for it and you like the franchise, and I know there's so many people who do, you know, it's something to do. I'm sure they're all streaming somewhere, at least on Amazon or Vudu, Netflix, HBO. I'm sure they're somewhere. So that's it. Those are 9 horror movie marathons that you can have while you are in quarantine, lockdown, shelter in place, whatever you're doing right now. Let me know if you have any questions below, and make sure to subscribe in case I ever post another video again. And personally, I would start with the Mike Flanagan movie marathon. Most of them are on Netflix, so most of us have Netflix, and so it's free to start, and they're really good movies. So I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy. And let me know what your favorite movies are below, and let me know if I've forgotten any. Bye.